Vladimir Putin told Russian military pilots that if Western nations supply Ukraine with the F-16s, the fighter jets will not alter the situation on the battlefield. Now, the Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky visited fortifications in the country's northeast, inspecting trenches, dugouts and firing positions. Defense analysts say the coming months are shaping up to be more critical to the direction of the conflict than the 2024 stalemate scenario suggested. Ukraine, now more than 2 years into a full-fledged war against Russia, has sought F-16s for many months now. Belgium, Denmark, Norway and the Netherlands are among countries which have pledged to donate F-16s. A coalition of countries has promised to help train Ukrainian pilots in their use. Putin noted the fighters can carry nuclear weapons and Russia must consider that in the way it organizes matters. The F-16s, he said, would be legitimate targets wherever they might be. The Russian president visited a military base in the Tver region, which houses the 344th State Center for Combat Use and Retraining of Flight Personnel. Putin was seen walking with officers and inspecting new helicopter systems and missiles. During the tour, an officer was heard telling him about a new defense system which protects choppers. Putin was also shown, in fact, the X-39 missile, a multi-purpose projectile that allows the military to operate against armored vehicles and in fortified areas. The president's visit follows the Moscow Concert Hall shooting last week. On Wednesday, the Russian Foreign Ministry said that it was extremely hard to believe that ISIS would have had the capacity to launch the attack. In fact, spokesperson Maria Zakharova repeated Moscow's assertions, for which it has not yet provided evidence that Ukraine was behind the attack on the Crocus City Hall. Ukraine has stepped up construction of fortifications in recent months as it shifts its military operations against Russia to a more defensive footing. The defenses aim to help Ukraine weather assaults while regenerating its forces as Moscow takes a battlefield initiative. Zelensky said earlier that work on defensive constructions need to be accelerated around Donetsk towns and in regions of Kharkiv, Sumy, Chernihiv, Kyiv, Rivne and Volyn. Those regions stretch all the way up from Ukraine's east along the border with Russia and Belarus to its western ally, Poland. During his trip to Sumy region, Zelensky also paid a visit to Ukrainian soldiers treated at the military hospitals and awarded medals. On Wednesday, Zelensky replaced one of the country's top security officials with the head of Ukraine's foreign spy agency. He dismissed Oleksiy Danilov, who served as Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council, and thanked him for his service. He gave no reason for the shake-up and said, without providing details, that Danilov would be reassigned to another area.
Заступником секретаря Ради національної безпеки і оборони України та директора Національного інституту стратегічних досліджень. Литвиненко – доктор політичних наук, професор, заслужений діяч науки.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.